Hey guys, welcome back to the channel today, and we are going to go over the positives of performing proper peeking in Apex. Before we get to that though, please hit that like and subscribe button if you do enjoy my videos. I see that over 90% of you aren't subscribed, and I think this content can be beneficial. Without further ado, here we go. Alright, when we're talking about peeking, we are talking about just briefly holding an angle and being willing to give it up. That's the big difference between holding a spot and denying people an area versus just peeking. Peeking, you accept that you're gonna do some damage here, but maybe you're in a retreating action, maybe you're in a forward action, but you're just briefly using this angle. One of the most consistent times I've been using this peeking technique is to prevent pushes. The second reason these peeks are essential in your toolkit is to find those targets out in the open when they are trying to push and just punish them for not using cover. Now, being able to find them out in the open, that's a little bit of luck, but it also has to do with being able to clear your way into a fight. And I'm actually going to make a video on that some other time. But for today, when we're talking about preventing pushes, if you're able to just do a quick peek and get somewhere in the range of, 30 to 50 damage, that's, 2 or 3 hits, that's going to really put pause in people's advance and make them think, do I want to heal or not? Because oftentimes there will be an opening that they have to get through in order to reach you. Now, depending if you're playing ranked or pubs or what lobbies you're in, if you do this successfully, you may even get them to just turn around and run away and not take the fight, which is kind of satisfying in some way. So there are 3 things that I think will help you be successful in these peaks that we've just defined. The first is your target identification, and this is just figuring out where you're actually going to look when you peek. If you're scanning whenever you come out and peek, it's going to take too long, you'll be exposed, and you'll be taking too much damage. So instead, use your recon legends. That's the first and easiest. That's the big benefit why everybody's complaining about the meta. If you don't have a Bloodhound or Seer, there are some other ways to do this. You can use your environment, like using the windows. You can use the enemy's bullet spray to kind of track back where they're coming from. Or if it's a Sheila or Vantage, you can just use their laser and they just pinpoint you right to their location. And this ties in with the next 2 points, the first of which is be the action. It's okay if the other team started the fight, but you don't want to be the one reacting off of a corner. That mental process and reaction time is what you want to cause to somebody, and if somebody else is holding the corner first, you're not going to be able to effectively instill that since they'll have the drop on you. This ties into the third point, which is peek from different spots. If you're peeking the same doorway, somebody will pattern you and you will get hit hard. Instead, even if you have a flat piece of dirt, pop up from the left, pop up from the right, come from the center, go right, mix it up so that they have to guess where you are. Again, they're reacting to you. It's actually kind of cool even just talking about this because it all ties together into this nice picture. But how do we train this? How do we get prepared for this before we go live game? Well, that's where we go into the firing range. I had Toni the Phoni help me out here, and this is a drill, right? This isn't supposed to simulate combat. But if you have a friend that is able to go over here and pull out their lasers, either with Sheila or with Vantage, then you can practice your peeks and just work on getting that little bit of damage. Obviously, this is simulated. It's not a perfect environment, but it will give you the mechanics and skills and thinking ability of just doing it. I would highly recommend using different locations too. After doing about 5 minutes on this dirt pile, it got kind of boring and everybody kind of patterned each other. So change it up. Find different locations, use different friends, and this peeking will be beneficial to you throughout the rest of your Apex playing. Thank you guys for watching. Again, please like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next one.